Hello guys, and welcome to episode 15 of my Shogun 2 Total War campaign, playing as the Aizu on very hard difficulty. Today we're continuing with the defense against the Yodo, who are attacking us at the province of Mino. This is going to be quite difficult. They do have cannons to break down our walls and gates and stuff, but we're just going to have to be a little bit careful with how we micromanage our forces. I'll likely sort of try and use some of the Neil fire, let them climb the wall and then mow them down that way. That would probably be a better way of doing things, but we'll work it out. Let's fight it on the battle map. So shit officially hit the fan last episode, and we got declared on by pretty much everyone, including the Yodo, who were our allies, which really sucks. So we're kind of in a bad position at the moment, and we'll be looking to find peace treaties where we can, as well as just do as much damage as possible in the process. Fortunately, a lot of the settlements we've taken over do have pretty good fortifications, so we can exploit that, play quite a defensive game style, and yeah, see how we do. Right. Let's see, shall we? Probably want maybe like 2 units of infantry on each tier, so I'm going to do that. And then we'll have the rest of them up the top. And they can just go to places where I need them. I'm going to have them all like sort of centered. When the game starts, we'll see where they are. I'm going to have all of my artillery just sort of chill, because I don't think they can fire out of the settlement easy. And then Spear Levy can be there. That's fine. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm happy with that deployment. Start the battle. We'll pause it. Looks like we're going to need some forces on this right side, so let's maybe deploy over here. They're going to get to me pretty quickly. Let's just play it. Then over here we need something on the back wall. Oh, is that one that I had in the mid? Yeah, these guys can go up here. And we'll put some dudes on there. Oh, we do need to be careful with those wooden cannons. Oh, they did a lot of damage. Ouch. Just get onto the wall, and then when they get close to damaging the wall, I will retreat from the wall, let them destroy it. But for now, it's probably the best way to sort of be defensive. It's on 53%, that's fine. Right, that's on 80%. Stay on the wall until they fire the next volley. Right, then we need to get away from the wall. Otherwise that happens. It's fine. Didn't lose that many, but now we can go back on the walls, and there's nothing they can do about it. Right, we're doing some damage down here. Not as much damage as I'd like. Those line infantry are shaken. Yeah, we're not taking too much damage, that's fine. One thing that might be worth doing here, instead of letting those sharpshooters kill all of my forces here, is if we sort of withdraw, sort of have some forces sort of facing this way. Go like mega thin formation like so. Then have these guys like that. Then put them both onto Neil fire. Get a matchlock Gachi over on this side. What are we doing here? Can't actually fire back at those. That's awkward. Just come off the wall then. Let them come a bit closer. They do have some troops up here as well. And now we can fire down onto them, which is good. Alright, let's pull back here, because they are starting to climb. And we'll put up a kneel fire. Oh, these guys are both in position, aren't they? So they can go into their kneel fire formation. It looks like we're doing a pretty good job so far. They're not actually being super aggressive. They are starting to climb, but not too much. Guys finally getting into position. I don't know what the hell they're doing. These Vermilion Bird actually took quite a lot of damage so far. Look at all this smoke everywhere. It's nuts. I have those on kneel fire. There we go. Any units that come up will then be slaughtered. Let's get into these Yarikachi with the spear levy. We also see they're climbing here with the sharpshooters, which is odd. Maybe get onto the backside here. Those men. Oh, never mind. They're actually climbing there. It's odd. Guess we'll just sort of go the other way and shoot at them coming up there as they climb. Thought my troops were shooting my own then, but it's just because some of them reached front line. Look at this just kill field, it's ridiculous. The amount of those line infantry as well that have come up and have been killed off just by climbing. Never climb the high walls, guys. Very bad idea. We've got a bunch of line infantry about to get slaughtered. Might be worth having some cannons unload here. Ah, never mind, we're good.
Victory is assured, sir.
Nice. Let's go run to this area. We'll just continue it because we can probably shoot down quite a lot of them as they run away. Look at the slaughter, it's just ridiculous. Speed it up. Are they going to walk all the way around in front of these chaps on the walls? Oh, that's just going to be disgusting. We just slaughtered a bunch of horses there and they didn't even have any dudes on them. Alright, well that'll have to do. We'll quit the battle for a close victory. I think that was pretty good actually. Setting up those kneel fire positions inside our own fortress and slaughtering them as they come up is just absolutely brutal. Oh, we lost 580. They're still alive. Might have to chase them down. Okay, Akashi is under siege by the Takatsuki. Going to be a difficult battle. One thing I am going to do though is set up a battle with the Yonago. We're not actually going to assault Mimasaka, but I'm going to go for a siege here. And we should be able to win that. At least I hope we will. Right, as for this area. Right, we have this army to deal with. We actually took a lot less losses than I thought. Unless the end turn. Replenished quite a lot of forces, but actually no, it might have been just because the garrison took the damage and not the forces I was actually using. So that is really nice actually. Okay, so let's just attack them. And we'll jump in and fight that on the battle map. This will clean up one army of the Yodo, but I'm pretty sure they have a lot of armies. Map is odd though. Fighting by a river. Could be a good thing. If their forces are deployed on the other side of the river, we could probably just secure the chokes with our guns and defeat them that way. Let's keep it dry, because I believe we have more guns than they do. We have like 2 sets of cannons, so that's something. We'll just set up like so. We'll have like 4 units on one side. And then 4 units on the other side. I'll do. Right, fire away boys. Smash those Yariki.
The men are ready to
Let's
attack,
hit their
sir.
cannons. I'm not sure quite how they're going to go about attacking us, because they've got to come across this bridge over here or this fjord. It looks like they did find the fjord. There is that. I don't think those cannons are in range though, and I don't really want to approach them, so I might just take it easy. I tell one of them to shrapnel shot those guys. How much damage did we do there? Quite a lot actually. I think we can quite simply ignore the wooden cannons.
Your victory is close, sir.
Let's target their general.
Your men have killed their
There we
general,
go.
sir.
That's one down. Target the other general. Most of their forces are going to be dead before they even get close. I completely forgot how OP these artillery are. A volley into these line infantry. We just have it sped up at the moment, just watching them absolutely get annihilated. Then we'll be able to destroy them. We're not even in Neil Fire, I'm not sure we need to be. I might just put them into Neil Fire anyway.
A unit has used all available ammunition.
The cannons are used up. Oh, that got rid of them. And that's it. That's game. And the battle. Decisive victory. Easy done. Now, what would be nice is if we captured some of those wooden cannons, actually, because they can be very useful for siege defense. Go in, lost 22 men. Destroyed that army. Great. We're going to start heading back towards Mino now. I'm going to have these guys come this way. Towards Mino. Right, so that's that sorted. Right, now we have a battle against the Takatsuki. We also have our navy to move. Let's move our navy first. We do have the Yodo here. Go and smash them. Oh, they're going to be out of range, aren't they? We'll chase them down. Okay. Right, let's go for this battle. We may as well take them out before they reinforce. So let's just jump in and fight this on the battle map. These battles aren't going to get any easier though. We're going to be like hit by wave after wave of men. Feeling like the entire population of Japan's just going to get slaughtered in my wars. You think about the amount of people we slaughtered in that settlement battle just then, and also the battle afterwards. So much death in this game, like in the Fall of the Samurai expansion especially. Let's start the deployment. I think we have more guns than they do. It would be nice to have some artillery, but we just don't, so there's that. Make sure my marine infantry are in the center, so let's pop them there. It might be better just have them off to one side slightly. The reason I say that is because they will then not be charged down by infantry. I'm just trying to think of what other ways we could set up our front line. I'm not sure there's any amazing way in which I can. Get the levy infantry out of the way. Let's just spread out as much as we can. And then I'll take the ones off the flanks because I'm not sure we're going to need them on the flanks. Let's put those ones just here, next to those ones. And we'll try and squeeze in my French Marines here. I'll have my Azure Dragon Force behind. We'll turn off their fire at will though. These guys. Turn off fire at will. We'll bring a couple in off the right flank here. They can turn off fire at will. We could maybe try and use terrain. If I have like a couple units move forwards here. Fire over our own men, that might work quite nicely. Anyway, let's get my melee forces to move towards the center a bit more, because they don't seem to spread out much as the AI, so we'll just kind of try and work around that. If I need to spread out more, I can always send these units to the flanks once again.
The men are ready to attack, sir.
Yeah, so as expected, their formation is sort of double line. Maybe if I move the front line forwards a bit more, I can fire over the shoulders of my own men, but it's pretty risky. So we're just waiting for them to arrive at the moment. Admire our units while we're waiting. We've got our Azure Dragon Force. And these French Marines, though, they are just so damn good. I'm glad we have some in this sort of defense force, because otherwise things could get a lot harder. One thing I do need to remember to do is set my front line onto Neofire. Loads of damage being done. They do have this cav moving around our flank here. A little bit concerned about all of their cav moving to my left flank, so we're gonna adjust because of that. So far so good though. Spear Levy are getting into range. Send these guys in, I think. Put them both onto Neofire. Really are destroying that cav on that side. But what's happening to all these guys though? You need to put them on guard mode or something.
Sir, I fear your general is in mortal peril, sir.
Let's put Gambit on. The increased rate of fire.
You have triumphed over the enemy.
My Marines are definitely doing a decent job here. I might bring back these Marines or replace them on the front. Okay, well that's victory. That was pretty successful. We'll end the battle there. Alright. So I'll take that decisive victory, 464 losses, 2,800 kills, and that's going to destroy their army as well. Nice. Now we just got to wait for their reinforcements to arrive, which is mostly Spear Levy. They have a bunch of line infantry and stuff here. Okay. So it's just a matter of like just sorting out the rest of our stuff. I'm just going to check through. We've moved our fleet already. We'll check through our agents briefly. Not sure what I want to do with this guy, Ashinobi. I think we should probably keep an eye on the Takatsuki. They are definitely pushing us from Setsu here. There's a Yodo army right here, and there's also the Takatsuki, another reinforcing army. They got 2 parrot guns as well. Yeesh. Okay. Gonna have to find a way to deal with those. Might need to get myself some saber calves that can kill off that. I don't know. We're gonna probably send this Shinobi up towards Hoki because I want to see if there is any more forces I'm going to need to worry about from the Yonago. Because the idea being, I'm going to take Mimasaka, then we're going to go and attack Hoki, and by doing so, we will wipe out the Yonago, which will get rid of at least, you know, the capacity of 3 more stacks for the enemy. And then we can maybe push through back through the Takatsuki. If the Tosa come and claim all these lands behind me, then that's fine. It's just better that I move towards the Yodo and then maybe crush them from both sides with my forces here. So we can sort of sacrifice the lands on this side. I'm not too concerned about like losing Bichu and Bison and stuff. We'll just sort of sweep back and hopefully sort of clean up the Yodo and so on. Right, anyway, let's have a look at our forces here. We do have 1,500 to spend. I feel like maybe we should get some White Tiger force to just fill up the walls with gun forces. Plan development's all good. 3 turns until modern armies completes, but I'm not sure if we're going to be recruiting any of those elite units anytime soon, due to us not having the cash build up to create the Army War College. So we'll be looking into probably revised land tax next to get the cash. Also the clan-wide repression will be pretty nice for us taking over so many provinces, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I'm definitely going to let that finish and then we'll go towards revised land tax, I think. Our trade kind of went down the drain, so yeah, that's not good. Maybe we can get trade with the Fuku.
Welcome, noble.
Never mind. Maybe if I offer them all my cash. Depends how much that's worth, yeah. In a couple turns that'll pay itself off if I manage to get it.
Let me listen to your offer and answer as best I may.
Okay, never mind. That is a shame. Any more units I need to move? We could have my Geisha come out of Isa and have a look at like Omi and stuff. That might be a nice idea. Oh no, there's another massive army there. I kind of wish I hadn't done that now. I'd rather be oblivious. Alright. This Geisha helping the loyalty of this general. Well, supposedly. Even though, for some reason, he's just getting upstart generals. Really frustrating. I wish there's a way to, like, force that.
What is your bidding? Music lifts the soul.
I don't know. Shizungumis, do they need to move anywhere? Maybe we could have one move out of Bison and into Bichu. We could maybe have the one come out of Harima, because that's going to be happy for a long time. We can move into Bison, subdue the distance there with that one. And then this one can come out. Yeah, that's not going to work.
They will obey.
It looks like this one I brought in doesn't have the same effect as my higher rank one. But we'll be converting this to a pro Shogun pretty quick. And then that will help out with our happiness. Don't sort of intend to keep those in there forever though. Let's go clan development. It says my daimyo's honor is causing issues. Maybe that's why they declared war on me. We betrayed one alliance, apparently. Oh yeah, the Suwano. Yeah. Maybe that's why more declared war on me. Might make sense. I don't know. Let's end the turn. We'll see what happens. I think it's good that we just sort of slow things down a little bit. Assess our situation, because we are at war with so many nations right now. But getting our honor back up is actually probably a decent idea for diplomacy, at least. Might allow me to get some peace treaties on the go. I'd just really like it if the Nagaoka actually came and helped us out. Because they have some huge armies, but they're just not using them. Well, looks like we're under attack. So this is what I was hoping for. Going to be 2,829 versus 2,700. Well, actually more than that. 5,200 men. It's going to be an epic battle, guys. But that's where I'm going to leave it. If we can win this battle, we'll be on our way to destroying the Yonobo, which will be really, really good for us. Yeah, let's leave it here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.